What's good, friends and family? What up? Happy Father's Day to all you guys, all you fathers. I'm actually a father and a grandfather. Happy Father's Day and Grandfather's Day to me, I guess, right? Yeah, we had to start late. Shout out to my boy Ken from Punta Cana. He picked me up from Santo Domingo. We back in Sosua right now, hanging out. So I didn't want to do the live again, traveling. So I decided to wait till I got here to do it. I had it set for 2:30 because I didn't think it was gonna get that fast. We got here pretty fast. Felicia Jordan, appreciate that. Rich, appreciate you. Add one way, Pete Jack. Stocks and bonds now. Yeah, stocks and bonds. That's what we talk about with that. Roy Nell, what's good? Deion Taylor, was good? Oh, you guys were there earlier. I'm sorry, it was earlier contacts. All right. Pinnacle Image, since he always in the building, brother. What's up with you? Like I said, happy Father's Day to everybody. You guys hit that like button. Brian, what's good, baby? Shout to all my members. Like I said, guys, I'm back in town. So when I get to my laptop, there will be a video in the members group for all members. Low level and high level. There's a video I'm putting up about Paradise Life. Just a little compilation video my boy Doc made. D, what's up, baby? Reggie BX, what's good? Adam Fritz, what's good? Steven in the building. Ralph Baker, good morning, brother. Well, good afternoon. It's 1 o'clock. Sorry. So I will have to go on. See, the problem with members, I've got to go on the computer. They don't let you do it through the phone. So I'll go on the computer and I will send that video out as soon as I get to my house. I haven't been home yet. I'm right here at the bar doing the video with you guys. Shout to Ryan, Murder Mace, what up, baby? Jesse Shorts, what's good? Happy Father's Day to all you guys, man. All you guys. Shout to you, student. Salute. James Van, what's good, baby? Happy Father's Day. Appreciate you. Papioso in the building. So there's something I want to say real quick because it was something that was igging me, and I'm gonna talk about it real quick. Hopefully, Casanova's gonna pop in the live as he always does. That's my man, 50 grand. Even though he stood me up in Santo Domingo when I was there, but that's my man, 50 grand. Listen. People always say, hey, Greg, you always defending DR. You always defending Dominicans about racism. It's not really defending Dominicans. It's more defending ignorance. Because the consensus among certain people is all Dominicans are racist. All Dominicans hate Haitians. All Dominicans hate black people. That's not the case. You do have racism around. Yes, you 100% do. But it is not as bad as America. It is not as bad as it seems. Now, I had this argument with someone a while back, but one of these dudes kept talking about 1937. Okay, well, here's the thing. I bring stats and facts. Here's the thing. They were talking about 1937 when Trujillo killed a whole lot of 6 days of killing Haitians. Listen, these massacres happen throughout history. Why are you guys so involved in it happening in DR? Because here's the problem. 1937, right? We're in 2020. 1937 happened. Let me pull this up for you guys. Since 1660, there have been over 100 massacres in America of whites massacring blacks. Since 1660. But you guys are talking about 1937. We do know racism exists all over the world. But I'm telling you right now, from me to you, I haven't experienced much of it when it comes to... I have a lot of Haitian friends. I grew up with Haitians. You guys hear my story. Half my high school football team was Haitian. I know a lot of Haitians. Yes, there is racism. But it's not as bad as what you guys. It's definitely not as bad as America. You know, 2015 there was an incident where there's one particular group of racist Dominicans killed some Haitians. But it's not as bad as some people make it seem. Yes, it's there. Now, I went and spoke to my Haitian homeboys, and I got their pick. And I'm gonna read you what they said. I'm gonna read you what they said because I'm not gonna just speak for myself. I'm gonna let them speak. So hold on, I got a lot of shout to everybody that hit me up. Happy Father's Day. I can't answer everybody back, but I'm gonna try. Let me find these messages. Talking to him last night. Shout to my daughter. My daughter sent me a very beautiful picture of me and her back in the day. I was really diesel, man. It was dope. Okay, so my homie Joel lives in Santiago. Now we can say Santiago's probably, if you want racism, that they're kind of. I'm not going to ish on everybody, but Santiago's kind of one of the places they say is the most racist part of the country. He lives there, married to a beautiful Dominican woman, has a family. And he says like this. He says, you already know Dominicans are racist. It is what it is, but they choose who to be racist to. I never had a situation, but I've seen a couple situations here and there. He said they really choose. He said if they're going to treat a Haitian a certain way, it's going to be a Haitian that ain't got nothing. They feel they could pick on him. But most part of the time, they don't do that. So that's from him. That's from him. Right there. Right? Now let me go to my other boy, Casanova on here. All right. We were talking last night because this is something that kind of fed me up. people just think this place is so racist that people are hanging people. And I'm gonna get to that in a minute. We're going to the old head talk in a second. I'm gonna get to that in a minute. Okay. This is what he said. My boy Kaz. He might pop in the chat. He said, here's the thing, my brother. It's almost accurate. It's almost accurate to say that Dominicans are killing Haitians every day. This is what he says. He says it's almost accurate. He said because the fact when it's frequency and the amount of time it happens is almost the same as every day. He said when it does happen, it happens on a big level, and it's almost the same as saying it's every day. You know? And he said the media controls them. The Dominicans are very impressionable. And hold on. He wrote something really long. He said it's really dark and dirty with the racism. He said it's not as much in your face. He said, but when they did the birth certificate thing where if you didn't have a birth certificate, even if you were born here, they were sending you back. That was a big thing. They worked that out, hopefully. For the most part, they worked that out. But it's the same as Trump doing the DACA law, trying to get rid of immigrants who were born here, you weren't be a citizen. It's almost the same situation. And he was like, that was messed up. You know what I'm saying? And for them to have the Bible on their flag, they do a lot of shady stuff. So basically, the consensus is this. We know there's racism everywhere. I've seen, in 12 years of me being here, I've seen 2 instances of blatant racism, Dominican versus Haitian. 2. What I have seen, and I know a lot of my Haitian friends won't like this, what I have seen is rich Haitians treat Haitians like crap. I've seen that. So it goes both ways. Same as black people do. We feel we a little bougie. We treat them a little bad. You know, another black person bad. We think we too good. We think we too good. So the reality is, yes, there's racism, but it's not as blatant as you guys have been seeing. And it's definitely not like American racism. You know, they've had instances here, 100%. We have history. Everybody has history. But continuing, I'm gonna tell you like this, and I'm gonna get to the old head talk in a second. And I think it's more classism. Thank you, Poppy. I think it's more classism than racism, my opinion. If you are unhappy in this country, if you feel that racism is bigger in Dominican Republic, then you should go home and check out the racism back home. Get on a flight, go home since you're so unhappy here. If you feel DR is so bad and so negative to black people, then don't get on a plane. Choose another destination. I got a few for you can go to where they'll look at you and they'll be thinking the N-word and they won't say it to you. Okay? I felt the safest in my life. I felt this is the most peaceful place I've ever been. I was just talking to my brother Ken who lives in Punta Cana. The most peace I've ever had in my life is here. My biggest stress here is if my baby mama gonna get on my nerves. My biggest stress here are the tacos gonna be delivered on time. Because Maria Taco, that Taco's the name of the company, she's always late with tacos. So that's my biggest stress here. But when I hear people bashing the country that you know they don't know about, it's like, come on, fam. Have you seen it? There was a good friend of mine, G's, my man, I love him to death, and there's no knock on him because he has his views, I have my views. I respect everybody's views. But I told the group, I said, post me a screenshot where a Dominican blatantly said, I hate Haitians. Post me a screenshot. You can't, because they don't say that. I'm in the trenches, I'm outside. Now let's get to old head talk. So this old head leaving a message about they hanging black, there's KKK out here, they hanging black people. Listen, you can listen to the old heads all you want. I'm outside. And if you know me and you've been around me, you know I'm outside. I'm everywhere they ain't there. So if you're gonna listen to some old head tell you about sitting in the crib, telling you about the KKK and skinheads in DR, you need to find a hobby. Because right now, I'm like, I listened to this message, I was like, skinheads in DR? What are you talking about, fam? You ain't even in an area where there would be skinheads. Like, you're not even in that area. Like, you're nowhere near that. So how have you seen it before? You know, you know, like I said, it seems like I'm always defending them, but I'm just speaking facts and reality. You know, we're not going to be called the N-word in DR. You know what I'm saying? Well, maybe if a chick, you get a chica mad at you, maybe. But, you know, we're not going to be called the N-word in DR. We're not going to be looked down upon. You know, and like I said, I have a lot of Haitian friends. Yes, it is there, but it's not as bad as some of you guys are making it seem. You know, let me catch up on these comments real quick. I had to get that rant off my chest because it really bothered me, man. I'm sitting there like, yo, guys, why are you turning such a fun country into all this racism? And we got all this stuff back in the States. And I'm like, if you guys are going to do a march on Washington, or a march on Washington, I'm with you. I got your back. But don't talk about racism if you're not going to do nothing. Don't talk about situations if you're not going to do nothing about it. Because I know for damn fact, if I see one of my Haitian friends being treated a certain way, you better believe I'm jumping in. If one of my Haitian homeboys is treated a certain way, you better believe that I'm getting those Dominican faces. I'm there. Pull up. I'm there. So I would never allow that to happen around me. So that's why I know it hasn't happened. Now, is it happening? I'm sure it is. Listen, I can tell you right now, there's white people in Sosua probably can't stand me. They won't say nothing though. In America, they would. In America, they'd be like, I don't like that mother effing. Here, they wouldn't dare. And you know what? I wouldn't respond in a negative way because they expect me to respond in a negative way. I just kill them slowly, knowing that they know I would tear their head off. So I just smile every time I see them. I know a lot of them don't like me. They smile. Hey, Greg. Oh, man. Bye, small talk. And I know they really don't like me. And I'm a very likable person, if I must say so myself. Once again, happy Father's Day to all you guys. Hit that like button, guys. Ray in the building. KD, what up? Ralph, that show. Hey, Ralph, shout to Taylor Made, man. That Friday night show was awesome. I felt so. I wish it didn't end, man. It was so dope. Castro in the building. What up? Wallace, what up? Dion. KT, appreciate that. Like I said, happy Father's Day to all you guys. Shout to all you guys and appreciate the Father's Day shouts. Ray Lawyer, what up? Listen, Zero, what up? Ray Lawyer, you already know what it is. Zero in the building. Thank you, Dion. He said there's more racism in North Carolina than the Dominican Republic. Facts. Like, do we really know what racism is? Yes, there are incidents here. I'm not going to sit there and give Dominicans a pass and say that it doesn't happen. But it's nothing what we experience. There's been incidents. And it's like I told one of the groups, I said, every 8 months, you guys hear a story, and now all Dominicans are racist. You hear a story about something happening to Haitians, and all Dominicans are racist. Now, let me tell you this. So, you guys heard the story about the Haitian group that did protested Black Lives Matter, right? I'm going to break down how the media works you and how these old heads work your mind. So, they posted saying the Haitian lady who got the Haitians together to do a Black Lives Matter protest, she got arrested. Break this down. What happened was a Dominican racist group in Santo Domingo, which there is a Dominican racist group out here, got together when they heard about the protest and they came to protest against the protest. Same thing that a couple people have been doing in the States, right? They did not arrest her. They took her and her two people into custody to get them away from the racists. And they let them out. They got them out of there and let them out. What you didn't hear was a week before, the police arrested 40 Dominicans for doing a Black Lives Matter protest. See, it's not like America. Here, if you break the space laws, the social distancing, they arrest you. So there is no protesting. So the 40 Dominicans who were arrested for doing a Black Lives Matter protest the week before, that don't matter. But when they say arrested the Haitian person who did it, that matters. But the reality is they didn't arrest her. They just got her away from that crowd because the racist group came to protest against them and they came to cause trouble. Antifa type stuff, you know what I'm saying? So you guys didn't hear about the 40 Haitians, the 40 Dominicans that all got arrested, had to spend the night in jail about this. See, we pick and choose what we want to hear. We pick and choose what we want to see. And it shouldn't be like that. Like my man said, when it comes to their racism, they pick and choose who they're racist against. They pick and choose. Oh, you a Haitian with a nice car and a nice business? You cool. You guys are doing the same thing. You're picking and choosing the stories you want to hear. I told you guys when all the deaths in DR were happening that you guys are choosing what you want to hear. You're choosing what you want to hear and see. You wanted a ISIS Dominican serial killer. That's what you wanted. But unfortunately, you didn't get that. Okay, you want Dominicans to be kidnapping tourists. You wanted that. You wanted the drama, but that wasn't what really happened. People died. Okay, but when the lady was a week home, she went home after being in DR for a week 3 years ago. She died. They blamed it on DR last year. Come on, you pick and choose what you want to hear. You can't decide how you're gonna accept racism or not accept racism. You can't decide that. You either don't accept it or you accept it. Let me catch up on these comments. Milton, no doubt, appreciate that. G Free, shout to you. Shout to D. The trip was dope. You know, got to hang with my man James, my man Kelly. They coming down here. I just need to clear my head, guys. That's what it really was. I had to clear my head. Mentally, I'm feeling better. Still gonna stay off social media. If you haven't seen my Instagram and stuff like that, still gonna stay off social media for another couple days. You know, but my head is right. My head is right. What up, Steph? My head is right, man. Yeah, get them likes up, guys. Hit that like button. Jamal, what's good, baby? Appreciate that, Carvey. CT in the building. Jodas, appreciate that, brother. Beam OG, yeah. G's 1 through 10. You got beams 1 through 15, mofo. Rod Lewis, what up? Thank you, Hollis. Hollis in the building. What up with you? Big Lou, okay, said 1937, he hit entire family. That's dope. That's dope. See, people, everybody's not, I mean, the racism thing just blows my mind. Mr. D, man, Yogi D. Devon, you up in here? Yeah, Pastor Flip. You know, sometimes I gotta preach, man. And honestly, it's something I want to say about old heads. These old heads, man, like, I hope you guys don't take your advice from these old heads, because some of these old heads live miserable lives. You know, I told you guys before about how sorry, I'm just looking at a note I made. How you know, it's Sosua mainly, and now it's spreading to Puerto Plata. I see a lot of social rejects, and I'm not knocking these guys. I'm not knocking none of these guys. I know a lot of guys just didn't, you know, they worked their whole life. They didn't have many friends, maybe not no women, you know, and then they come down and they want to gossip and chatty patty. That's cool, but talk facts. At least chatty patty about facts. You know what I'm saying? At least when you talk about me, say, yeah, man, I don't like that mofo, man, but he got some good wings. And don't tell him what I said, because I want him to beat me up. Like, at least talk facts when you talk about me too. You know what I'm saying? But spit facts. Guys are just chatty pattying. Oh man, they gonna do this. All the chicks is gonna rob you, man. They all got chulos, man. Oh man, woe is me. Like, Debbie Downer, what's good with you? If you are that unhappy in paradise, I want to see what your life is like back home. How can you be this miserable in a beautiful country? Every day I wake up, I'm happy. But every day I wake up in paradise too. Now I'm even happier. It's another reason to be happy. You know what I'm saying? I don't let my depression get the best of me, because I know I'm in a good place. I'm in a better situation than most people. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm the statistic that shouldn't be here. So that's why sometimes when I do be like, man, this is crazy, I tell myself, like I'm telling you guys now, I shouldn't be here. I should be the statistic dead or in jail. But I'm here. So I'm gonna make the most of it and be happy. The problem is, a lot of these old heads don't appreciate their time in their life. They just want to be miserable. I don't want to be miserable. I want to be happy. I want to live life. You know what I'm saying? I'm out there hanging with my boy James. We in the park. By the way, Santo Domingo, they in phase 20. Like, we was in the park, Zona Colonial. It was packed. They got photo shoots out there. Someone got married out there. They in phase 20 in Santo Domingo. When I got back here, I was kind of like, wow. I tell you, we back in the no-fly zone over here, Ken. Everything here is like shut down. Santo Domingo, it's lively as hell. Adam Fritz, and I want to repeat what you just said. There are more racist Dominicans in the U.S. than there are in DR. Let me explain something to you guys about Dominicans in America. They are very racist, most of them. A lot of them won't even come to this country. They won't even go to DR, saying their own family members are poor. They don't want to be there. So think of that mindset. They racist against blacks, but they don't even want to go to their own country because they think the country's too poor. They don't want to stay in a campo and use the bathroom outside. They want a place with hot water. They won't come to this country unless it's a resort. So think about that mindset. They don't like their own people. How do you think they're going to like you? But that's Americanized Dominicans. That's American. I always told you guys, Dominicans in America are way different. I knew one Dominican I kicked it with in America. One. I didn't really rock with them. You know, Spanish don't really rock with us like well, but I had Colombian and Puerto Rican friends. They rock with me, and they can't. And listen, Colombians and Puerto Ricans look way down on Dominicans, which is why it blows my mind that Dominican can be racist. Because in the Latin community, Dominicans are the N-word of the Latinos. Puerto Ricans and Colombians will trash Dominicans. Oh, I've heard it. Oh, How do you mess with them? They don't even speak my language right. Blah, 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 blah. I tell you, I lost a Puerto Rican model girlfriend. A Puerto Rican model. Dom. I lost her because I kept coming down here. She was like, if you go there one more time, it's over. I am not messing with you. You messing with them raggedy. I'm like, man, I'm getting on the plane. I'll talk to you later. She blocked me on everything. On everything. Block. I ain't spoke to her since. That was like 2014. I ain't spoke to her since. You know, so think about the mindset from the Dominican Americans when they don't even like themselves because they don't want to even be in their country. Not them, all of them. Like I said, not the majority, but a lot of them. They talk down about their own people, let alone talking down about us. You know. P. Jack, appreciate that. Yeah, I got my swag back. I'm feeling good. I gotta shout Taylor. I gotta shout Carmen, Elosina, Yo Soy Kayla. I gotta shout them out. Friday really had me, you know, I was feeling good hanging with my boy James and all that, but Friday really had me like, you know, just gave me a little bit more energy. Still wasn't as down as before, but gave me a little more energy. It got me up, you know what I'm saying? So my I'm feeling good. And then me and Ken, after the show, we're gonna go hang out on the Malecon, go out there, do some things, just see what's going on in Malecon. AARP pimps, you stupid. Dude, but you know what? I love the old heads. They cool, but they come with these amazing stories, man. They very creative with their stories. Like the 3 stories I heard the past couple weeks just blew my mind. And I had to tell my man, I was like, fam, don't send me no more of these messages. Like James was listening. He was like, Greg, what type of people you know out here? I was like, dude, I don't know who this is, but you hear the story, right? And he's laughing. He goes, what is he talking about? I said, man, I don't know. Sorry, no red cup today. I ran out of red cups. But yeah, man, these old heads be killing me. Justice, I'm gonna make sure you don't get no wings. Shout out to you, Just. Jericho Green, I don't know who that is, but is that a shameless plug? Headed for the Grammy. Shout out to you. Okay. Oh, hold on. I love this comment. Add one way. He said, I guess times changed. In Miami in the 80s and 90s, black Americans were mistreating Haitians. The Haitians were everyone's punching bag. There was even a Haitian jump day in high school. Add one way, you're 100% right. That's actually why I have so many Haitian friends. You're 100% right. People back when I was growing up in the 90s, people would deny they were Haitian because they didn't want to get beat up. Jamaicans and Haitians and Trinidadians, a lot of Trinidadians and Guyanese, got picked on. That's 100% back, and I totally agree with it. I actually have so many Haitian friends because I wouldn't let people pick on them. I told you guys, I used to bully the bullies. So when I saw somebody getting bullied, I stepped up and, fight me. I could fight. And that's how I got a lot of Haitian friends. And that's right. Back in the 90s, I even told one guy one time, they stepped to him in the park, a friend of mine, Gary. They stepped to him in the park. And I told Gary, I said, swing on him. They ain't going to do nothing. And he was like, you a dirty Haitian, ain't you? He's like, nah, I'm not Haitian. I said, why'd you lie? You Haitian. So what? You one of the best basketball players out here. Don't let that dude clown you because you Haitian. But he was scared. That is 100% right. In the 90s, 80s and 90s, I will say that Haitians, Jamaicans, most of the Caribbean dudes got picked on. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like Haitians the cool thing to be. Obviously, you see that. But back then, they did pick on them. I've seen that 100%. Black Americans were doing it. We were picking on the Haitians. But Black Americans picking on the Haitians. I did see that. Trinidadians, Jamaicans. That is real. That's actually real talk. It wasn't just in Miami. It was in New York as well. He said he got fat wives. Murder up 15%. Nah, James, I think is stuck in Peru. I'm gonna send him a text today. Add one way. I totally agree with you, man. And you made a great point. Appreciate that comment. You made a great point. I get love in Washington. I used to be in Washington Heights all the time, but like I said, I didn't really kick it with no Dominicans. It's weird. I live in DR and I hung with Colombians and Puerto Ricans, and like I said, and Haitians. It's weird. I didn't really rock with no Dominicans. Everybody thought I was Dominican because of my hair when I had hair, but I didn't really rock with Dominicans in the States. You know what I'm saying? And there was no real particular reason. I just know that all my Puerto Rican friends, all my Colombian friends, they would always talk ish about Dominicans, so there weren't really Dominicans around. You know, when I was hanging out with them in Washington Heights, stuff like that. In Washington Heights, I was around Puerto Ricans. You know what I'm saying? If someone was Dominican, they ain't let it known. They ain't let it be known because Dominicans also got picked on. You know what I'm saying? Up there uptown, but not in Queens. No, Queens it was mainly the Haitians getting picked on. So you know that was the thing. If you were from the Caribbean back then, I know for a fact because I seen it. Black kids picked on you. It was what it was. You know, now it's different though. Nah, Corona ain't done, but listen. We was out drinking at the park, eating Hooters wings. We was out there. By the way, Hooters wings are okay, but they're not as good as flip flops. Oh, okay. ¿Cuánto?
29,000, gracias.
También, gracias. Facts, Jew. Shout out to you, Jew Conscious. Antoine's. I'll do it. Give me a couple minutes. I'll do another Tinder roll for you guys. Yo, my boy hit me up. He said that Tinder knowledge, man. I needed that. I said, yeah, bro. Yeah. Mr. D, man, but that's different. That's Dykeman. Though they listen. Here's the thing. And shout to all my Dominican homies back in the States. I love you. You know it's all love. But I'm gonna tell you guys. I think I said it in another live, but I'm gonna tell you straight up right here. When you saw that video of those Dominicans chasing those black kids, but they went to the train station, they thought the dude came back and said they thought they were looting, but they went to the train station. Now here's the thing. I personally told my group, and whoever's on here can vouch for it. I said, oh, they don't want it on Dykeman. I said, they don't want the Bloods and the Crips to come up here to Dykeman. They don't want that. I know New York. I know my city. Dykeman's about this big. They don't want no real live G's coming to Dykeman. And what happened? They went on everything late at night and in the morning saying, nah, it was misunderstanding. We mess with the blacks, da 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 da, blah, 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 cop and please. And what happened the next day? Big Blood came up to Dykeman. And what happened while he's sitting there telling them to their face what's good? Big Crip came up to Dykeman. So you got the Bloods and the Crips came up to Dykeman. And homie came with like 20. Other dude came with like 20 dudes, but the Blood set it straight. He said, I can get 150 dudes here in 10 minutes. He said, y'all need to check yourselves. We together. And I'm telling you, I know my city. I know Dykeman. It's this big. That was totally a misunderstanding. They didn't want that. And when them brothers came up there, and it's so bad because we show our power at the wrong time. We united Bloods and Crips to come up against, check them Dominicans and Dykeman. Why we can't do that all the time? Think about it. Felicia, no, I couldn't fall asleep. It was fun. It was fun. Shout out to Taylor Made, man. Shout out to all those guys. It was dope. He loves my food. It was cool. I love him too. I ain't got no problem with him. I just gotta talk about the old heads and their stories, man. The old head stories be dope. I don't even know who it is, and I don't want to know who it is. And I appreciate them. Trust me, I rock with everybody. The point is, some of these stories be outlandish. You know what I'm saying? It be outlandish. July around the corner, yeah. Dutch, what up? Back in August, no doubt. Mr. D, man, appreciate that, brother. Haitian booty scratches, word. I remember that. Trust me, that's actually how I got a lot of Haitian friends. Because, like, you know, I just was always, since I got bullied, when I realized I could fight, I bullied everybody. And if you was a bully, you had to come through me. You know, that's why I said a lot of my friends growing up were nerds, you know what I'm saying? Not no street dudes. You know, I was in the street, but I really didn't hang with street dudes like that. You know, my life was kind of weird. So a lot of the Haitians who got picked on, two of them was my neighbors. Like my birthday is November 18th. Someone tell me what the holiday is. My birthday is a Haitian holiday, November 18th. I found that out from my neighbor who's Haitian. His mom found out my birthday was November 18th, and they threw me like a second party. You know what I'm saying? Because November 18th is a holiday in Haiti or whatever. I don't know what it is. I'm sorry, I forgot. But when they found out my birthday was November 18th, they were like, oh, come on over here, party with us. We celebrating something, da, da, da. So, you know. Facts. The Haitian bullying probably did start this old pound. It might be. Because they had to form together. Shit. Remember, dudes used to deny they Haitian. I'm sure we know. I had a bunch of friends denied it. And I used to tell them, like, don't deny nothing. But you go to their house, nobody speaks English. You know what I'm saying? Everybody speaking Creole. And I was like, fam, like, you could have told me. I don't judge. I don't care. Your mom's is cool as hell. You know what I'm saying? But that was back then. Now, you know, it's different. Well, you know the difference between the Bloods and the Crips headed for the Grammys. Crips are more Caribbean, Jamaicans, Trinidadians, Haitians. They most of them turn Crip. Then you have the Haitian O's, which basically kind of blood. So you know, but most Caribbeans turn Crip. That's kind of like the differences for the most part. G Free, there wasn't really nowhere to hang out, man. We hung out in the crib, drinking, went out a couple times to the park. Went to the park one time, yesterday. If I was still in San Domingo, I'd be in the park right now. There's nothing open, so there's nowhere to really sit. You can sit at the park. We went to Hooters, we couldn't sit there. We had to take the food to go, so we took the wings to the park. As far as hanging out, we hung out in the Calmado. Was dope. You had inside seating area. Just had to have your mask. That was dope. DR back open July 1st, baby. But right now, G Free, there's really nowhere to go. King Prince, what's good with you? Ken Padmore, I beg to differ. I have a Guyanese son. His mother told me when she got to Brooklyn, she was picked on. I beg to differ. She's Guyanese. She got picked on. She got picked on a lot. P City, no tourism yet, man. July 1st, everything opens up. Yes, William. I watched the Trump thing last night. Trump is his. I'm gonna say something. Two things. I don't do politics, but two things I love about Trump. His mouth is reckless. My mouth is reckless, so I love it. I hold my tongue now because I don't want people to say, "Oh, this guy's a little crazy and he's a bully." I don't like to do that no more. But his mouth is reckless, and then he's against the elite. So I told you guys that. I love that about him. But his mouth is reckless. There was the part where he goes, "China." No problem. China. Watch your back here. China. You know, I love how he says that. So, and look, he's called it the Kung Fu virus. He is something else, man. Yeah, Papio. So I will say this: that incident in Dykeman brought a lot of attention to this to Dominicans. And I know there's a bunch of videos going out where Dominicans are talking about how they're not racist, they are black. You know what I'm saying? I had a voice note going around my homegirl. She was like, "We're black." She said, here's what she said that made a big deal to me. She said, "Yes, Dominicans are black, but I'm Dominican." She said, "Haitians are black, but they're Haitian. Jamaicans are black, but they're Jamaican. Why can't I be Dominican too?" And I said, "No, I totally agree with you." She's right. Jamaicans are black, right? But they're Jamaican. Haitians are black, but they're Haitian. She said, "We're black, but we're Dominican. I'm a Dominican. I know I'm black. We know we're black, but I'm a Dominican." So I totally agree with that statement. I was like, you know what? Good point. You are Dominican. Yes, you're saying you know you're black, but yes, your nationality is Dominican. So, you know, like I said, for the most part, they don't. It's a minority that is that way as far as the racism goes, the outright blatant racism goes. It's a minority. It's not the majority. Joda said his ex-wife's Puerto Rican, hero of Dominican venom. Yeah, dude. Get around a group of Puerto Ricans and they will. Oh, I went to Shorty house. She lived off of Dykeman. I went to her house, the Puerto Rican girl. Went to her house, hang out. They have like a family gathering where they do games and stuff. So everybody left, which is me and her and her kids. And you know, she said the exact words. She said, "I'm glad you didn't tell nobody you be going to DR." I'm like, "What you mean?" "I'm going like next week." She said, "No, you're not." I said, "Next topic. I don't like to argue. Next topic." She said, "Because my family would have been so pissed if they know you go down there and be with Dominicans." I was like, "Well, it is what it is. How you guys feel. Don't face me. Like, you know, it's not my problem that you guys don't like Dominicans." But then she went long, 30 minutes. I swear to God, it was 30 minutes. I counted it because it was a show on, and I was trying to watch the show, and it was 30 minutes. It was a 30-minute show, and she talked the whole 30 minutes. She went on this rant and told me every negative thing you could possibly know about Dominicans. And I was just like, down to they don't make mango properly. I don't know. Like, she was on and on. I'm looking at the show, like the show starts, the credits, then it's the ending credits, and she finally shut up. I missed the whole show, so it was 30 minutes. And I'm like, she just went on. So if you get around Puerto Ricans, they'll give you an earful. And not saying Puerto Ricans are racist. They actually say they're black, but you know, they look down, like, for the most part, look down on Dominicans. You know. Facts, GC. King Prince, no doubt, no doubt. Oh, I'm old school, man. I'm New York all day. Big Lou, facts. I mentioned the Bahamas. And shout out to my homies from the Bahamas. People be thinking I be ragging on the Bahamas, but I'm not ragging on the Bahamas. I'm just giving you facts about what the Bahamas did. I'm giving you facts when Venezuela, and look at how the tables turn now. When Venezuela said, and I quote, "We will hunt down the Haitians like dogs." Now look at Venezuela. Karma's a mother effer. Oh, sorry, I know my rent. All right, so we're going to get into the Tinder thing since I just got a Tinder update. Oh, somebody sent me a message. Facts, Mike Moss. We come together at the wrong times. We shouldn't be coming together when things are bad. You know what I'm saying? We should be coming together and staying together and working together. We're very powerful. You know, us black as a race or whatever you want to call us, we're very powerful. And we see it all the damn time. Right, yeah, oh yeah, yes sir, I got you, Ryan. What up, cuzzo? Facts, 4th of July, yeah, facts. I would do. 10 Mail said, "What's up with me and May?" Matter of fact, I was on May's show the other night. Shout out to Mayor. Shout out to the fellas that was on the show. Apex Traveler was on there as well. No bullying the whole day. Nah, I'm drinking my wine. Me and my boy Ken gonna head out to Puerto Plata hang out. Johnny Flacco, what's good? Cowboys going 0-16. Ken's a Cowboy fan, so he don't like that very much. Every year's a Super Bowl year for Cowboys. Yo, Al, what's up, baby? Said, rumor has it Shallow and Miami Club open. Nah, it's not open. But guess what? Guess what, Al? I'm going to go to Puerto Plata in about an hour, and I'm going to let you know. If it's open, I will be going live from Challows in Miami Ball. But nah, it's not open. I rode by there the other day. It was closed. But if it is open, I'll be going live with a bottle in my hand. You better believe it. King Prince, you know what? I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to blow your mind when it comes to Haitian women. Dominican Republic, being here, was the first time I saw only dark-skinned Haitians. Now, there's a town in Haiti where it's all white Haitians. I don't know the name of the town, but I met some white-skinned Haitians, and they were dope. But this is the only place I've seen the majority of dark-skinned Haitians. I have no problem with dark-skinned, light-skinned. No problem with that. But in the States, I messed with some beautiful Haitian women. Brown skin, light skin, girls that I didn't know were Haitian until I heard their pops yelling on the phone, get their ass home. You know what I'm saying? So I have no problem with that. You know, like I said, I have Haitian friends. I'm gonna deal with Haitian women. It is what it is. But in the States, what I ran into for the most part was light skin and brown skin Haitians. Here was the first time I saw a majority of the women were more darker skinned. Like I said, I have no problem with that, but it was just weird because growing up with all these Haitians. And like the men, some men were dark skin, brown skin, but the women were mainly brown skin, light skin. So it's weird. I've had my fair share of beautiful Asian women. Miguel, what's good? Exactly, Elizabeth Tejada. Gracias. Uncomplacent, what's good with you? Let me catch up on these comments. So why doesn't Spain got kicked out of here a long time ago, Wallace? They got kicked out of here in 1844. They don't want no problems. Phenom 11. Trump is against those elites who run the Fed bank, which is has nothing to do with American banks. Obviously, if you know the Fed, he's against them. He's against. Listen. He's a money guy, but he's against the elite. The elites are the ones who control a lot of what happens in our lives. He's against that. The six media companies who run all the news. He's against them. That's why he says fake news, fake news, fake news. He's against all of those people that want to control everything and make their own narrative. What's happening now? Some people say, Taylor said, the pandemic. Then we went from, we have all these phases of things happening. And it's just, I'm not going to get into conspiracy theories, but he's against the elites. The elites, I think, kicked him out years ago. He don't rock with them no more. There's a lot of stuff you got to read. Like I said, I can't do this research for you. And I don't want to get into politics. But there's a lot of stuff about Trump you guys don't know. And listen, I'm not a fan of his. I'm the first one that said he should never be president. But as I've gotten to see how things are going and why things are happening a certain way, I started learning that they don't want Trump here. The elites don't want him in office. He may be a buffoon. He may be a fool. But if there's a reason that these powerful people don't want him around, I want to know what's going on. I want to know why they're so afraid of him. Think about it. Like I said, you got to do your own research on that one. Yeah, I think, listen, I don't know. I don't follow politics, but you guys are going to vote him in again. John, you said, been to Puerto Rico once, never again. I never been to Puerto Rico. I was in the airport transferring to a flight, but I never hung out in Puerto Rico. I would like to, though. Check it out at least once. Oh, Sunday service at Miami Bar is definitely coming. You better believe it. Mission goal, yes. Don't worry about it. You can ask the question. Airports will be open July 1st to July 4th. Santo Domingo, Punta Cana, I think is first. And then San Diego, Puerto Plata. Oh, Reggie Briggs, that was a good show, man. Shout out to Taylor. Shout out to all those guys, man. It was very. Here's the wild part about Taylor's show. I haven't been on it in a couple weeks. He called me the other day, but I turned my phone off. I didn't have it on me. And he was like, I was like, damn, Taylor, I wish you'd have told me. I'd love to be on the show. I love rocking with Taylor. Love rocking with the ladies. So I haven't been on in a few weeks. So he is like, come on. I get on there and I'm like, this is madness. Elosina did not talk previously. She did not speak. Carmen's Carmen. Carmen's outspoken. She does her. Kayla, we know Kayla, and Kayla surprised me a little bit with her commentary. And then Taylor and Kayla do, that back and forth was wild. But it was a dope show and it was fun. You know what I'm saying? One thing I can say is I don't really do the panels like that. I did the panel with Mayor. I did one with O'Shea Jackson. Shout out to him. I did one. If you with O'Shea, you made it. I feel I made it. But I've never really done these, and it was dope. Definitely have fun when I'm on there with Taylor. Definitely have a lot of fun. Now let's get to this. Tinder. I'm gonna show you guys some Tinder right now. 49ers win the Super Bowl. I don't know. Zavago. Will I try to get people to invest in DR? I think it's a great time to invest in DR. But we need to put something together where people are serious. I have a lot of ideas, a lot of things I think will do great, but we need the people that are serious, because one thing we know about investments is a lot of people do this, but they're not ready. That is something I'm looking into now, because I have a lot of ideas, but I'm not going to throw my ideas out. One thing about me is I don't throw my ideas out, let somebody else do it. Because probably they're not going to do it the way I would do it, and they're probably going to try to run off and do it on their own, and it won't be the same. So what I do is I would like to get a group of investors together. We can work on some real good business ideas and see people that are serious, not just want to talk about it. So that's a good idea. It's something I'm looking into. What it'll do is we'll probably have to, when fights start coming in, we'll probably have to sit down and have a powwow in person rather than talking online, Patientville, thank you, Z. Yeah, I met some here. Of course, in the States, I met a ton of light-skinned Asians. But here, two of the chicks were at a party, and they I don't know where they came from, but they were at a party, and Dominicans didn't know they were Haitian. The Dominicans, it took one to start speaking Creole for them to be like, you could not tell. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful all day. All white neighborhood. Okay, that's the name of it, yes. Pinna, do they care about drones? I don't think so. My guys bring drones down here all the time. I'm getting to the Tinder right now, Bree. I'm getting to the Tinder right now. Give me a second. No, Temple, I don't do politics. I'm not a Trump supporter at all. I just got the Bolton book. Shout to Mal, my homie Mal. I just got the Trump book. I'm gonna read that starting tomorrow. The Bolton book about Trump. I just got it, and I will be reading that tomorrow. Caleb gained a new fan. Anita Smith, what's up, love? Elisina is quiet, but she talked a lot Friday. Elisina talked a lot Friday. Shout out to you, Love Entertainment. All right, let's go through this Twitter. Twitter. I don't do Twitter. Let's go to this Tinder real quick. So, told you guys how I feel about Tinder. Now, I'm on Tinder right now. Let's say, okay, Elizabeth. She got sexy pictures. Okay, she's in the bathroom at Shallows. I tell you, I know backgrounds. That's the bathroom at Shallows. Very sexy, nice girl. We're going to swipe right. Okay, now, Nay. Nice pictures, classy. She's in a resort. Nah. Erica. Nice. Classy pictures. That's what I like. I look for if they're in a bikini, showing their butt. All right, here, Heidi started out with a butt pic. And Heidi's on a Harley, so obviously Heidi's rocking out with somebody. Yeah. And Heidi's on a yacht. Not my yacht, but she's on a yacht. Yeah, Heidi, we're not gonna rock with Heidi. Kiera in a villa, a Sosua villa at that. Okay, Maria. Her butt's out in a few pics. Her butt is fake. She wants you to know it's fake. She wants you to know it's nice. I don't like fake butts. Kimberly, nice pics. Oh, nothing slutty about it. Here we go. This is what I talk to you guys about all the time. So Judy starts off with her tongue out. Right? I don't want nothing to do with that. Then she goes straight into a Sosua villa pic, which looks like Hispaniola. I think I know that villa. And she's in a bikini. Yeah, that's what I don't like. Here goes Wilma. Wilma has a tin roof. Swipe right. I tell you guys, tin roofs. Yes, Mr. G, man. Shout out to you, G. I am very, very picky. I'm very picky. Shout out to Kaz. He showed up in the building. I'm very picky. Marley. I can't even see her face, but she has a tin roof. Swipe right. Tip. Flips tip. Flips tip of the day. We're going to do that every Sunday. Flips tip of the day. If you see a tin roof, swipe right. You want the tin roof all day. She's probably not going to answer you right away because she probably don't have internet. But swipe right. Tin roofs, I know tin roofs are going to be genuine and right. No, she ain't got an iPhone. She got tin roof and iPhone 10. Some of them do have that, Daryl. You right. Okay, Tanya in a bikini in a resort. So she's been taken to a resort. She's being wined and dined. She's very sexy, but nah, she's in a resort. I don't want that. That means some guy's already hornswoggling her. Look up the word horn, well, probably not even a word. Hornswoggle. Someone's hornswoggling her, taking her to the resort. Hey, baby, eat the buffet. You good. Now get over here. I don't want none of that. This girl, classy pictures, but she's ugly. Can't do that. Oh, Cat. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay, might be my new girlfriend. I like that. Yeah, so right now, just that one was crazy. Tin roof. I don't even see the rest of the pictures. Once I see the tin roof, she's mine. Yamilka. Okay, Yamilka looking all, got the glasses going. Wait a minute. Okay, well, there she goes. She's in the pool, in the villa. I can't rock with it. You guys can have it. Have it your way. I know backgrounds. I know where they're at. I know what they're doing. I don't want no parts of that. Yes, I am picky. Listen, I've been here a long time. I don't have a problem with women. I'm not just going to get any woman. I mean, I'm picky. I can't help myself. La Shorty, tongue is out, in a bikini. She's only in her house, though, but, yeah, she's not bad. Tongue out, butt out. Look, it's crazy. Erica, you're bugging. Tongue out, half naked in the bed, 2 butt shots. We know what that is, right? Diana starts with the butt in the mirror. I don't even know. Bikini shot in her bed. I have no idea what she looks like. She got a dog filter on. Licking a lollipop now with her butt out. She made sure you saw the lolly. Look at this crap. She made sure you saw the lollipop in the butt. Am I lying? The lollipop in the butt. She showed the lollipop in the butt. Some of you guys got no moral standards. I'm just letting you know. Let me get off of this, man. So that's my Tinder tip of the day. Tin roof, swipe right. It's all good, but listen, I'm talking about tin roofs in Dominican Republic. Nah, Glenn, that's my fault. You're not mad. Like, I changed it because I got here earlier. Casanova, facts. Santo Domingo went straight to phase 20. Hey, Daniel, nah, tin roof don't mean poverty, bro. You got that all messed up. Tin roof means humble. Tin roof means they probably ain't got good Wi-Fi. Tin roof means they probably use an internet store to go use internet. I don't want, and now if it's tin roof for the iPhone 10, I feel some type of way. But I don't want no chick that's living in a high rise. You know, you already know what she about. I don't want the booty job, the boob job, because someone paid for it. I don't want that. Like I said, you guys choose what you want. I'm looking for someone wholesome. I ain't looking for generally a girlfriend, but someone wholesome, someone nice. Someone I can take, someone that's sexy and I can take out, have some eye candy as well. Some of you guys just want eye candy. I'm over eye candy. I want some eye candy, but it ain't gotta be the greatest eye candy, as long as I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? I want something that's nice. I don't just want to just go, oh, let me go get a stock. Let me go get a bond. I don't want that. For what? It's all over here. iOS 2003, shout to you for the $5, brother. What's the deal with chappy adorers who stay in the game too long? I've seen this before and they ask for money quickly. Yeah, because they're trying to find that retirement plan. They need that retirement plan. Hey, Ken, you do me a favor? Can you pass me that bottle of wine, please? Shout out to my boy Ken. He's here with me. Like I said, we're going to go. He brought me back from Santo Domingo. This one. That's not a... I'll take that one. Yeah, thank you. Got the Merlot on deck. You already know. We're going to go hang out in Malecon soon. But yeah, the chappies that are trying to, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna drink this. Thank you. They're trying to get a retirement plan, bro. They're trying to retire. You know, can't blame them. No one wants to do this forever. You know, nobody ever said I'm gonna sell dope forever. Just like nobody ever said I'm gonna sell stocks forever. No one, and we know what we're talking about. No one ever said that. Nobody wants that. Facts, Ray. I'm telling you, they impeached him, but they couldn't kick him out. All of this stuff, if you notice, everything that is going on is against Trump. And I had to listen. Like I said, I don't do politics, but I had to sit back. See, I'm not like you guys. You see me talk, I'm always looking into the backstory, the other side of this. I want to know why, because it kept happening. Why? I know why I don't like Trump, because he's a character. He's a TV show character, should be in the White House. That's why I don't like Trump. But then I had to sit back and say, why is it that everybody else don't like Trump? And why is it the powerful people don't like Trump? So I had to sit back and investigate, because it started becoming so obvious, and I'm sure you probably didn't see it, because every day, shout to James, he watches CNN every day, mind blown. I can't stand watching the news like that. But every day, all I'm seeing is how the elite can't stand Trump. People come out and talk against him nonstop. Powerful people. I had to ask myself, why? It starts to add up after a while, like, wait a minute. They didn't have to say that. They didn't have to do that. Why'd they go out of their way to make sure that they said these things about Trump? And so I had to look into a backstory and see what was going on. He's not well liked amongst the elites. You know, for you guys that don't know, he did, one of his first things in office was signing about human trafficking and pedophiles. I think it's so far at this moment, I think it's been 4 billionaires locked up because of what he signed. Billionaires, not millionaires. He's got a few, Epstein, a couple dudes before him. He got a few very important people locked up because of the child trafficking laws. So you got there's a lot going on. Like I said, I don't do politics, but I just wanted to know why everybody, I know why we don't like him, why some of us don't like him, but then there's other things going on that we don't know about and they don't want us to know. Just like listen, Blackout Tuesday for George Floyd. What you guys didn't know was Hillary Clinton was in court. Well, teleconference court. Why did we have Blackout Tuesday? So that no one knew about Hillary Clinton going to court, having to testify about 600,000 emails. You didn't know that because we did blackout. No social media all day. Blackout. Put the black screen on. Well, wow, that was weird. Just so happens that day that happens. You know, I look more further into stuff than most people because I don't take everything at face value. Same as in school. When I was in school, I told you I read a lot. Yes, my father did make me read, but I enjoy reading and I wanted to seek knowledge. So I read more than I had to. Even now I read. I wanted to find more information out. Dime. No, it's okay. Gracias. Nah, hey Daniel, Tin Roof neighborhood is dope, man. You gotta hang out in Tin Roof. The tongue out is definitely a no-no. Don't knock the outdoor baño, bro. I've done the outdoor baño. Sean Patrick said, no internet means she can't cheat. Facts. See, we're getting on the same wavelength now. Now you see where I'm going with this. If she has no internet, she only has internet 6 hours out the day, you gotta, okay, she can't really cheat, so. Definitely get them likes up, fella. Appreciate that, Ray. Get them likes up. If she bathed him with the water hose, I'm swiping right. I'm good with that, Pinnacle. I like that. Headed to the gram, you crazy. Yeah, in fact, chicks take the pics like they paid for the villa. Right? And that's how you can know where they at, though. I can be like, oh, that's villa number 400 or something. I don't want nothing to do with that. She in shallow. She in classical bathroom. I don't want nothing to do with that. Like I said, man, I pay attention to the backgrounds. Appreciate that, Pythagoras. Appreciate that. That was definitely classic. Agreed, Johnny. The chicks away from the tourists are very much more humble. $905. Yes, if they in the resort, who's paying for it? They in a 5-star resort, bro. You ain't the only one saying, hey, mommy, I want to see you on it. That's the problem. You guys think y'all the only ones. Y'all not the only ones, man. You're not the only ones. Everybody wants to trade stocks and bonds. Everybody wants dividends. You better talk to your broker. P City, yes, Trump is dividing the country on purpose because he came into the country divided. Trump's whole campaign was dividing the country. He lives off of that. That's what he does. I don't know about the beach, Jay saying. We'll see. We'll definitely see. Epstein was his homie. See, you guys, there's an interview where they asked him about Epstein. He said, I ain't supposed to Epstein he is. I don't deal with that dude. He denounced him a long time ago. Epstein was his homie, 100%. And then when they asked Trump, Trump said, I ain't spoke to that dude in years. I don't deal with him. He came out bluntly and said it. I don't rock with him no more. That was back then. I don't rock with him. He left it at that. He didn't want to get into details. Trump been stopped messing with him. Moreno, Alafoque, what's that? Send me a link. Jordan, I'm drinking Frontera. I love Yellowtail. My African homeboy put me on a Yellowtail a long time ago. He actually got me started drinking wine back in like 2005. As far as I drink wine a lot now, but we were drinking Yellowtail back in my office, and so we used to hang out. Thank God I'm not at that job no more. I just told him myself. We used to hang out and drink Yellowtail. Problem is, Yellowtail is so expensive down here. It's not so expensive, but a small bottle of Frontera, which I really like the Frontera brand. I won't drink any other wine but Frontera or Yellowtail. Honestly, the 120 I think is pretty good, but Frontera, I found Frontera. I like the taste, and it's a nicer wine. For a small bottle of Frontera, this is 470 pesos, 480 pesos, right? For the same size bottle in Yellowtail, it's 1,000 pesos. You guys know I'm drinking a lot of wine. I'm kind of like a wineaholic, a wino if you want to say whatever. And I can't see myself spending that for the Yellowtail. I do love Yellowtail, but Frontera right now is what I drink. Frontera Merlot. The tongue out just means What you think the tongue out means, Joe? The tongue out means, hey, my tongue is out. I might do some things with my tongue. Y'all can't say too much, guys. Come on. We know that jagged 555, but if she has less internet, it's less opportunities to cheat. You understand what I'm saying? If she has less internet, it's less opportunities, less gringos texting her, hey mommy, K lo or local, hey mommy, K lo K. You know, less internet, less opportunities. Facts, Big Rob. No, Michael, I don't vote. I guess I don't get in politics. I leave that to you guys. Now, if anybody's coming down, a couple of my friends of mine, shout to them. They wanted I think the mail-in ballot. If anybody of you guys can do that and bring it down, I have a couple of people here in DR that want to vote. They would like that mail-in ballot. If you guys can bring it, I'll hook you up with them, and they want that. Me myself, I don't care for it. Hey Daniel, we know he's a liar, bro. Like I said, there's more. I can't do this research for you guys. I've done my own research, and I've seen. I'm not saying I'm a Trump supporter. I'm not saying I'm a Trump supporter. I said there's more to this story than we know. See, us in the 168 of us in this right now, we don't know ish about the elite, about Trump. We don't know ish about what's going on behind the scenes. But there's obviously more to this story because they want him out so bad, because they're so against him. Listen, if anybody goes against, if I get 100,000 people to go against me, you're going to wonder, like, what the hell's going on? Maybe you won't. I do. I'm gonna be like, why is there 100,000 people, 100 million people going against me? What's going on? You want to find the backstory. I want to find the backstory at least. There's other things going on that we don't know. I'm not throwing any theories out there. I'm just saying that there are other things going on. And like I said, I'm not a Trump supporter. I don't support any of these guys. It's a lot of stuff going on that we don't know. I never had Liberty City, Jordan. Never had that one. Yellowtail was always my favorite. Frontera's my favorite here because it's the price, and it's actually a good wine. When you go to bars and certain clubs, you can actually get Frontera. That's the only wine they carry, because Carlo Rossi they carry. I don't like Carlo Rossi. I never was a fan of Carlo Rossi. Because they got to show themselves, A1J. Videos and mirrors. Yeah, Yellowtail. I used to drink that a lot. Drink that a lot. Oh, so they have to request the mail-in ballot. Okay, I'll tell them that. A couple of friends were asking me. I don't know. No, I'm not a Trump supporter. Not at all. I'm the person who said he shouldn't be there. All I'm saying is there's other things going on that why these elites are against him. Like, there's stuff going on. That's all I'm saying. I'm definitely not. I believe Trump should not be in president, but he's there. Ferrari Jackson, what's up with the land? He said 2,500 square feet for $100. That sound right? 2,500 square feet? I'm talking to a homeowner here, my boy Ken. There might be a catch to it, bro. For $100. Hit me, Ferrari Jackson. Hit me on the email behind the scenes. We'll go into that conversation. That sounds a little weird. And I go to the area, all up. You got to give me all that information. Hit me up on the email. Seniorflipflop1 at Gmail. Or if one of my admins could post my email if I didn't say it right. Well, D Hicks. So D Hicks said he met a girl in a four-wheeler in the country in Puerto Plata. Let me explain something to you guys. Camp David in Santiago. I walked the entire. Shout out to my boy T Guns. Shout out to my boy Rover. We walked the entire mountain. We went to the line on the highway in Panoramic Mountain, which says Puerto Plata, Santiago. I walked. It was like a 3-hour walk. In the mountain, I met one of the most beautiful girls I've ever met in my life. In my life. Okay? Tin roof, and she in the mountain. In the mountain, they got actually little discos, Camados. All mountain is a little town too. They get just in the mountains. Kicked it with her. I didn't want to come to Sosua, but I wanted to go kick it with her. I told her, I said, hey, I'm going to come to Santiago. You come down the mountain and stay with me. We're gonna go out to the club and all that. She had to give permission from her mother. I spoke to her mother. I said, we're just gonna go out, hanging out, partying. I said, but I'll let the party down here. I said, I'll get her home. Don't worry about it. Mother was cool. Mother said, no, cool. Do you have fun? You know what I'm saying? The young lady was 19 years old. This was years ago. Beautiful. I told her, I said, tell me what you need, because I knew, she lives in the mountain. She don't have a whole lot. So I said, tell me what you need, and we'll get it done, because I want to go out and have a good time. I want you to be comfortable. Get her hair done was 300 pesos. Natural hair. She had to go to a little mountain salon, Dress, 500 pesos. Beautiful black dress. Well, it fit her beautifully, because her body was really nice. Black dress, 500 pesos. I said, well, do you have shoes? I don't know if she has shoes, and I don't know her closet. She was like, not shoes to go with the dress, but I'm going to borrow a pair. Went to her home girl in the mountain, borrowed some shoes. Now I say that to say this. So she had never really been out to the club scene. She's only 19 years old, beautiful young lady. So we go to it's not Passions. There was another club, in the other one in Santiago. I forgot the name of the other one. It was one of my favorite joints. We go there, and it's a stripper night. So strippers over there, but we drink. We sit down. Of course, got to get a bottle of Johnny Walker. I pull in with a brand new CRV. There's Ferraris and Maseratis in the lot. So I brought the price of the land down with my CRV. But it was new though. It was new. It was clean. So go up in there, sit down, drinking. She's ecstatic. She's like, she's never been in no place like this. She's like, wow, this is really nice. And I'm just enjoying her company, trying my best to communicate. There was no Google Translate then. That's how long this was. Trying my best to communicate with her, because I understand her, but she can't really understand me. So trying our best, but having fun. When you have fun, communication sometimes gets there. So long story short, she goes to the bathroom. Now I'm in the VIP. It's a nice bunch of VIPs. A lot of dudes in, a lot of ballers, probably a lot of narcos, ball players, whatever it was. A lot of money in the building. She goes to the bathroom. Security says, I'm gonna go with her to the bathroom next time. I'm like, what happened? She comes back. She's like, wow. No, sorry. She didn't come back yet. Excuse me. She leaves. 2 dudes walk up to me. Iced out Rolex. These dudes is shining. And they go, where'd you get her from? Where's she from? I'm like, what's up? Here from Santiago. You know what I'm saying? It's like, she's gorgeous. Mind you, there's a lot of beautiful women in here. A lot of beautiful. We're in a nice club in Santiago, excuse me. If anybody remembers the name, it was the other spot, not Passions. There was another spot that's similar to Passions. But people went to the party as well. So they're like, man, she's beautiful. Like, oh man, shout to you. Like, damn, are you American? I'm like, yeah. Like, oh, you got a bad broad and you American. Oh, forget it. So they bounce. She comes back. Security's like, yo, I'm gonna go with her to the bathroom next time, because it got a little crazy in the bathroom. I'm like, what happened? So she says, man, girls ran up on her, guys ran up, and they're like, who are you and where are you from? You know what I'm saying? And she was just blown away by the attention. I said, yo, you're beautiful. Like, you're probably the baddest chick in here, and no one knows you, because she's all the way up top of the mountain and that area, whatever, past Camp David, and really in the mountain. So later on that night, we go back. I was gonna bring her to her house. She was like, no, it's mad late, and I can only drive to a certain part. She have to walk the rest of the way. I said, cool, I'll bring you in the morning. One of the most amazing experiences I've ever had, because she was so happy. She had never been in a club before, in a club setting. She never had that much attention. She probably didn't know how beautiful she was, because everybody in her area is kind of like pretty. And we had a ball. You know what I'm saying? So when I say the tin roof thing, she had a tin roof. I cut her off because she wanted to come to Sosua, and I wasn't having that. I don't. Certain women I don't want in Sosua. If I like you, I kind of don't want you to see that the fuckery that goes on here. So you can find some real nice gems, but you got to travel. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Carlo Rossi. Just not a huge fan. I like Moscato, Adam. A chick put me onto Moscato, barefoot. Had some barefoot Moscato before. Luis Guzman, you said Neba. Neba. What is it? What is that near, Luis? If you could tell me what that's near, I definitely would love to check it out. CRV. Oh, CRV go hard, bro. I love the CRV. But when I pulled into not Monty Ball. It wasn't Monty Ball, Brian. When I pulled into the parking lot, it was definitely. It's not Monty Ball. I know Monty Ball. New Dean in the building. What up? Shout out to you, Jay Saint. Appreciate that super chat. Happy Father's Day, Flip, and to all the fathers. Like I said, all you guys, happy Father's Day. Yeah, Flacco, you know it. What was the name of that spot? I was about to say Casanova. It's not Casanova. What was the name of that spot? Not Casablanca. It was the other spot. It was Passions, and it was the other spot. I can't remember the damn name. Travis, no, I haven't spoken to her. Oof. I haven't spoken to her in good Lord. That was 2000 and I think that was 2013. I think that was that I was messing with. I saw her a couple more times, but then she started getting a little too attached. At the time, I was kind of in a situation. I didn't want her to come to Sosua. I was trying to keep her away from Sosua. Thank you, Ray. That's my point. No, not Lavera, Brian. Lavera, everybody knows Lavera. No, not Lavera. It was like, if you ever been to Passions in DR, Passions in Santiago, it was like, damn, why can't I remember the name of that place? It was like Passions. These were the only two spots that everybody went to that had girls there too. They had mangoes around for you guys that want to talk mangoes. So Passions, remember, Passions had stocks and bonds and mangoes, but you could still party in Passions. Regular people came to party. This was the same setup. It's just a little further down the road. And you could party in there as well. And that's where we went to party. Because it was one of my favorite spots. Passions, people were more on you. This spot was more laid back and cool. And I knew I had met some guys, Dominican guys that took me there. So I kind of enjoyed the spot. Earn Money, what up? Hey Daniel, I think they will be doing it. Shoot, I went to the mall to get some food with James. I went to the mall and as soon as you walk in the mall, they do the thermometer, excuse me. Adam, I don't know, man. I can't tell you. I keep crystals. Thank you, Lou. Crystals. Was it crystals? I think that's what it was. Crystals. I think. Not Gazamba Ball. I remember Gazamba Ball before it was what it was now. Nah, crystals. I think it was crystals. If I can remember, I believe it was crystals. If I think of the name, I'll say it. But crystals sounds like that might be the one. It might be it. But it was just like Passions. One of my favorite spots I used to love to go to in Santiago because I could bring someone in or just hang out with the fellas or hang out by myself and drink. So, you know. Gazamba Bar is pretty dope now, though. They got the strippers in there now. Travis, I wonder what she's like now, too. Now, I don't know how I can find her. I might go stalk her on, no, Crystals and Pop, yeah. It's not Crystals. What the hell? Not Casablanca. Damn, I can't remember the name of that damn thing. Okay, so that's in the southern part of DR, Nieba. Okay, by San Juan. Okay, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna put that on my list. Nieba. 29. You late, but you here. Now, not Crystals. That's right. Crystals in Puerto Plata. This was Santiago. Damn it. It was Passions and it was this. These were the two places everybody went to, as far as, you know, just that type of scene. I can't remember. It'll come to me. And when I remember, I'll go crazy. I'm going to think about it all day now. But anyway, hopefully all you guys are keeping yourselves straight. You know, we talk about this all the time. Mental health. Check on your people. Check on yourself. Don't forget, you are the most important person in your world, and you need to be all right before you get anybody else. You know? So check on your people. Check on yourself. Can we please hit that like button? Hit the dislike button. Hit something. Turn it off. Turn it back on. Do something. Hit that like button, y'all. But yeah, check on your people. Check on yourself, man. Mental health is everything. You know, me, thank God, knock on wood, I'm doing better, feeling better. Just had to get out that hole. You know what I'm saying? Had to get my mind clear. I will be honest. Besides my personal stuff that was going on and the business stuff, it was a lot of those images. I tell you, I was on Instagram, on Facebook, watching those images. Those images really brought me down because it was a lot of negativity, a lot of violence, a lot of just images that you're just like, they would make a black person angry, you know. So I had to kind of get myself. I'll go back on social media probably later this week. But just with you guys, this is my therapy with you guys. But I just had to get out of social media and just had to clear my head and get over my personal stuff as well to get over professional stuff as well. Just everything kind of closes in on you at the moment. You feel me? Phenom was good. Jagger, yeah, Paradise Life in the building. Nah, Passion. Adam Fritz was talking about Santiago. There's a spot in Santiago called Passions as well. Oh, I'm good, James. Listen, I shout to everybody who checked in on me. Listen, one thing you guys don't understand is when I go through stuff like that, it happens every now and then. When I go through stuff like that, it even if I don't respond to you, just reading your message is like, hey, Flip, you good? Make sure you straight. That means a lot. So believe it. I may not respond to every single message. Sometimes if it's just a hey, how you doing, or hope everything's well type thing. Like today, Father's Day. I may not respond to every single message, but just know that I got it. Even if it's the next day, I go through my phone like crazy because I do miss a lot of messages. Don't think I don't appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Listen, how can I motivate you if I can't motivate myself sometimes? So sometimes I need that hand. I need that someone to talk to, and you guys to help me with that. Because we're not perfect, none of us are. So we all need some people to talk to sometimes. Glenn, I don't know. Like I said, that was 2013, bro. This is what, 7 years later? I'm sure she was gorgeous. I probably got to go through Facebook, try to remember her name. What clears my mind is Brugal and Apple. I hear you. Anthony Mancave, what's good? Yeah, 29. The George Floyd, that definitely messed with me. And then everything after that, Oh, I appreciate that. I try to respond to everybody, man. I try to keep it from everybody. Johnny, are you going to Santo Domingo or are you coming to Sosua? I think you and Fonnie said y'all going to Santo Domingo, I think. Exploitation of Rob, what's up? Afternoon to you, brother. I appreciate that. I try to motivate. My biggest thing is, I try to keep all of you guys motivated so I can be on my P's and Q's. RH, last time I've been to the States was approximately 5-6 years now. Approximately. Last time I've been to actual America. I went to Colombia, but I didn't go stateside. I went to Panama. But yeah, about 5-6 years, I believe, that I have not been. How long Ken? How long did it take us to do from Santo Domingo here? It was about 3 hours, give or take. From Santo Domingo here, I think about 3 hours, 3.5 hours from Santo Domingo to get, and we had to go through Santo Domingo. We went through the city, kind of like almost along 3.5 hours to get here. But then we took the shortcut through the mountain, the panoramic mountain.
I left about 7:09 and we got here at 12.
Yeah, but you came from Punta Cana. Yeah. I'm talking about when we left Santo Domingo. What was that? About 3.5? Yeah, about 3.5. Oh, head to the gram. It's all love, man. Trust me. We got to keep our mental health up. So, hey, Daniel, about 3.5 hours it took us from Santo Domingo. I was in Santo Domingo East, Este, to Sosua. It was about 3.5 hours, give or take. T-Love, what up, baby? Oh, I got, hey, Daniel, I got more road trips coming. Me and Kim were just talking. We'll do some more road trips. Earn money. You can't have all these hoods, man. You got too many hoods, bro. Travis, yeah, I've done the bus many times. It just so happened Ken was like, yo, I'm what's up? I said, let's go. I've done the bus many times. Sosua, Santo Domingo, Villa de Gracia. I got to stop and see Gregory number 4. My first Dominican son, I stopped over and saw him on the way to Santo Domingo. I've done the bus many times. Many times. Flacco said, what up, Ken?
What's going on?
Yeah, Sean, it was about a week. I think it was about a week I was yeah, matter of fact, it was. I went last Sunday. That's why Sunday service got cut short last week, because I was getting in the car going to Santo Domingo. So, yes, right. It was actually a week. It's actually a week. Hey, Daniel, I love Nagua. Oh, I've been in Nagua many a times. I love Nagua. I definitely love Nagua. Nagua's probably one of my favorite cities. Just go hang out. I go hang in the park. I don't even do the beach in Nagua. The beach is nice, but I go to the park and hang out in Nagua. You know, go into the city and just hang out. Beautiful city. Where do they speak the most English? I would probably say Sosua, only because there's people from all over. But when it comes to just saying where the local speaks English, maybe Santo Domingo. Maybe you'll find some locals speak English. Shout out to Jordan. Yeah, at Jordan, I actually started. Listen, I just restarted Pimsula. Shout out to my boy James. He does Pimsula. I just restarted Pimsula. I'll tell you why. Yes, my Spanish is good, but it's not perfect. I make a lot of mistakes that I get by with because people understand what I'm saying. But I said, you know what? Let me stop being. I told you guys I was watching the Butterfly Spanish. That young lady, that teacher, I love her stuff. But with the Pimsula thing, I could sit in the room by myself and just talk. And it was funny because I did lesson 1 of Pimsula, which I probably did it 3 times years ago. And I was sitting there like, entiendes? Like I was kind of bored, but then it was fun because I was like, Greg, at least we're taking a step to improve ourselves, work on ourselves, improve it. So it's cool. Yeah, no, Nagua's dope. Nagua's a dope city. Pinnacle, the gyms in Sosua, I know the one by Flip Flop in the casino on the 3rd floor, that's $20 a month. Yeah, I believe $20 a month. 20 or 25. It could be. I could be off by $5. Family gym, I believe, is 800 pesos a month. There's another gym further down the road, and matter of fact, this gym's going both ways down the road, about 600 pesos a month. But right here in the casino, I believe it's 1,000. I believe 1,000 pesos. You the South End Poppy. No, Big Rob, the bus don't go through the mountain. No, not at all. No way. Bus don't go through the mountain. No, bus goes on the main highway. Yeah, Pimsula's done. But listen, I'm not Latino, guys. I told you guys, I'm Irish and black. I'm not Latino. The only thing I know about Latinos is I have Latin kids. I'm not Latino at all, and I know I was around a lot of Latinos growing up, but I'm not Latino at all. So my Spanish is not going to be perfect at the moment. It's very good. Why not improve? I got time to improve. Travis, I don't know if they have a Planet Fitness, but it's not here. In Puerto Plata, they do have a Gold's Gym, but me as an ex-personal trainer, I always felt, even in America, that Gold's Gym was overrated. I just always felt that way. Gold's Gym, you're paying for a name. It's $100 in Punta Cana. He's $100 in Punta Cana for a gym. Nah, I'm not with that. Gold's Gym, yeah. But Gold's is the name. I trained at Gold's Gyms before. You're paying for the name. You're paying because Arnold and all those guys used to work out there. It's not. They don't got better equipment. It's the same equipment. He's YouTubing the mountain community. Yeah, I don't know if there's a YouTube video about the mountain community. They're there though. I've been there, and next time I go hang out, I'll definitely do a video. Oh, they have 2 Planet Fitness in San. Okay, I didn't know that. I had no idea. I believe it because they got some nice gyms in San Domingo. I believe it. Punta Cana is the part with the most English. Well, Luis, you might be right because of the resorts. But then again, when I tell you guys, when I was in the resort with my daughter in Punta Cana, most of the staff was Haitian because Haitians speak multiple languages. So maybe you're right. You might be right about Punta Cana. You might be right. Buddha bless. Shout to you. That's my brother. Well, Pimsula is good because it's conversation. That's why Pimsula is so good. Everything about Spanish is responses and conversation, guys. So the reality is, if you want to learn like really good, and it teaches you the words. They teach you words. You kind of got to pay attention. Me, since my level is higher, it's easier for me. But I'm still, when I get to those upper levels, it's gonna be fun. Shout out to you, mother. Pimsler, PIMS. I'll send you a link when I get on my phone. I'll send you a link. That's the thing, Travis. It's a different type of Spanish, which is why I mentioned Butterfly. That's Mexican Spanish. She's Mexican. But she's speaking real Spanish. That's real, legit Spanish. And yes, here they won't understand everything. Excuse my throat. Here they won't understand everything, but it's real Spanish. Tony, you can move here whenever you want, baby. I'm actually gonna do a video about that, talking to some people how to move here, how to make it. I'm writing notes down now. What I like to do when I do these videos, the lives are, we go off of topics and we do what we do. But when I do the video, I like to make notes and have information rather than freestyling. So I'm making notes about that video right now about how to move here, what to do. Shout to John. I will be doing John's interview this week. I didn't get to him last week because a lot of stuff was going on, and I left. But I will get to you guys to meet John, do an interview this week, probably do some barbecue and hang out. And then you guys get to see what he's talking about, how he lives down, how he moved down here. And then I'm going to go into another video about how to live, how to move down here. My view. Because I'm sure Taylor has his different views of how he came down, how he started. Other people have different views. I'm going to give you my version of how to move out of America, live in another country. Big Rob, pencil I think is $29 a month. Poppy, also I heard about that Spanish. I did hear about that. I got to check him out. To some gas at Gold's Gym. Oh, man. The mountain is not, well, the mountain's scary, but Ken was there his first time on the mountain. He enjoyed it. The scenery is beautiful. The scenery is beautiful. Tony, yes, I do respond, brother. You post a comment, I'm gonna respond. Johnny Flacco, let's go to Brazil. Listen, I want to go to Brazil. Brazil may be closed until 2023. Like with the yes, I do want to go to Brazil. Remember, Brazil was on my list for 2021. I was hoping to go in February before Super Bowl, after Super Bowl. So we'll see. But let me know when you go into Brazil. I definitely want to go. But right now, Brazil's a no-fly zone. So Jordan trying to do DR Colombia. Well, yeah, they're both dope spots. Each one has its thing. I did my video, my opinion, but everybody views it differently. I have two friends that lived in DR, and now live in Colombia. They love both, but now they're in Colombia. So it's cool. James said, I'm planning to move 3 years in DR. That's what's up. It can be done, man. It can be done. Trust me. Is COVID stopping that? Tony, that's what I can't say. With all this. Oh, Rico. So he said $19.95 a month. Sorry, guys. I thought it was $29. With this stuff, we don't know. We don't know what's gonna happen with the world right now as far as the cases and all that stuff. So we'll see. Okay, you're gonna get a condo. That's dope. Pinnacle stocks and bonds are 48 hours, not 24. They added extra hours for stocks and bonds. It's all the time. Big Rob, by bus from Santo Domingo to Sosua. About 4.5 hours, 5 hours at the most with traffic. This is Sunday, so things are kind of flowing through a little easier. But on a normal day, 4.5, 5 hours by bus. Now they do have a direct one. Sosua and Santo Domingo have a direct where you only do one stop. It costs like 20 pesos, 30 pesos more. That's a little faster. You may do that in 4 hours because it's only making, I think it stops in La Vega and that's it. And just boom, we're out. They started that like 2 years ago. I believe it's 2 years ago. Tony, you could definitely find a crib for 300. You just what type of crib and where you want to live. Sean Patrick, Harabacoa is dope. Harabacoa was dope. I told you guys a story. I was gonna move to Harabacoa before some other opportunities happened here years ago. There was a two-bedroom apartment for $125 a month in Harabacoa. I was gonna move there, but then opportunities popped up back in Sosua, and I came back here. How about Samana local speaker English? I can't say, Sergio. I've only been to Samana once. Las Terrenas to Samana. I've only been once. And pretty much everybody was speaking Spanish. Pretty much. Ken don't speak no Spanish. He been here 3 years and moved to Ghana. He don't speak no Spanish. Yeah, Colombia is nice. Medellin's dope. Travis, I've heard mixed reviews about Belize. I've heard bad about Belize and good from people from Belize. A couple of my friends are from Belize. One of my friends' brothers is a politician, and they said Belize is bad right now. So I don't know. I would be careful with that when I get more info, because I wanted to go to Belize, but that got canceled quick. But my homie from Belize is like, nah, we're not going there. Anthony Man Cave, going to Costa Rica in August. I've never been to Costa Rica. I've got tons of friends who love Costa Rica. Just enjoy yourself and be safe. Enjoy yourself, be safe. That's all I can tell you. I got a friend, my homie Sosua, who walks around in Costa Rica. He don't care, but even he said it's kind of dangerous over there when you're just going in them back blocks and walking around. So just be safe. As anywhere you go in the world, just be safe. Keep your wits about you. Buddha bless. Yes, the Dominicans do break the words up. They definitely do. The Big D, what up? Harabacoa was in the mountain. Yes, Harabacoa was in the. I got videos in the river in Harabacoa. Harabacoa was in the mountain. It's not like really like the mountain town like I'm talking about. Harabacoa is a very developed city. It's just it happens to be in that mountain. But I'm talking about mountain towns. Like literally, you're in the mountain and tin roofs everywhere. Harabacoa is more developed than that. Yes, Felicia, $125. Yes, beautiful, beautiful area. Extreme picture from Belize, brother. All right, shout out to Belize. He said, "Stay out my country." Luis, I agree with that. But the problem is this: if you do regional Spanish, what happens when I go to when I went to Colombia? I told you guys I had to go back to when I was in high school when I went to Colombia. Colombia is perfect Spanish, so I had to go back. Me and one of the waitresses were laughing because the straw. How I said straw. She was like, that word doesn't exist in Spanish because in DR a lot of words are invented. There's not a lot of words are they just make up words, which is why I told you how Puerto Ricans and Colombians feel about them. So we laughed about what the word for straw was, So I had to go back to high school to think about because I learned perfect Spanish. That's how Puerto Ricans, Colombians, growing up around them, I learned perfect Spanish. But being here, it's different. It's a lot of slang. There's a lot of slang in DR. So I feel you should learn perfect Spanish because it's still Spanish. But then you have to understand what region you go to, whether it be DR, and certain parts of DR, they speak differently. You go to the mountains, they speak differently. You go to certain parts of the country, they speak differently. So, you have to understand that. But then when you go to Colombia, all that perfect Spanish you learn, it flows regular because that's what they speak. You go to Mexico, you go to another Spanish-speaking country. You know what I'm saying? So regional Spanish is cool. I agree with that. But what happens when I want to travel around? Because even in DR, they don't speak the same everywhere you go. When I've been all over this country, and I've told you, I got lost in Costanza one time in the mountain. 15 miles up, 14 miles down. I'm overlooking other mountains. I'm over the clouds. That's how high I was. So I'm in Costanza. I got lost, which is fun. I like to get lost. But I asked the dude for directions back to the highway, and I didn't understand. I couldn't understand a single word he said. A single word. I called my Dominican homeboy. He goes, "Greg, where are you? Who is this guy?" I'm like, I'm in Costanza, the mountain. He go, "Oh man, he's speaking mountain Spanish, bro. I don't know what he's saying." So think about it. If a Dominican didn't understand what he was saying, how I'm gonna understand what he's saying? And then I took the story of my model chick that's on TV in Santo Domingo. She came to visit me one time. We understood each other a lot, but there was some, like, I think I told you guys, it was like 70% of the stuff I understood. The other 30% I had no idea what she was saying. One of my homeboys talking to her. He was like, "Where is she from, bro? I have no idea what she's saying." She was from the mountain. I met her in Santo Domingo, but she was from the mountain. So her Spanish was just way different. So you're in a country, I'm in a country where depending where I go, they speak differently. The dialect is different. Certain words are different, depending where you go. So regional Spanish is cool, but I think you should learn Spanish as a whole and then just spit it how you spit it and hope that you're understood, Okay, Jimmy said Belize is cool. I was gonna go, but if a dude from Belize tells me don't go to Belize, I'm gonna listen to him. That's why I said that. D Hick, I don't think Passions will open up again. I don't think so. There will be other spots like it, but I don't think so. Passions. Big Reg in the building. Cass said, she said, you better not learn the dirty Spanish. That's dope. No, Pinnacle. I've never been to Monte Cristi. That's one place I have not been. Trevon, what's good? I have not been to Monte Cristi. I've been to all Santiago Ramirez. I've been. I'm sorry, Santiago Rodriguez. I've been all over there. I've been near Monte Cristi, but I have not actually been to Monte Cristi. So no, I have not been to Monte Cristi. My boy T Guns has. I plan on going. There are probably about. Like I said, I travel a lot, and I took a detour from traveling because of businesses and stuff like that. There are probably about. And by the way, Cowboy fans, Dak Prescott just signed a $31.4 million franchise tag. Just so you guys know, I just got the thing on there. There are probably a good 15 to 20 cities I have not been to. And when I say cities, even the small, tiny ones I've been to a lot of cities. Even those small, tiny ones on the map you don't really pay attention to, I like to check those out too. So there's a small part of this country I have not been to. Monte Cristi is one. Nieva is one, where Luis just said I have not been there. Bajarona, I've not been Bajarona. Higüey, how you say Higüey? I have not been there. I've been to Punta Cana, La Romana, but I did not actually stop in Higüey, did not stop in Bajaron. So there's certain places I want to go to that I haven't been. Remember, I told you guys I stayed away from Punta Cana because I don't do the tourist stuff. I went to Punta Cana with my daughter. I had fun. I'm gonna go back. It just, I the tourist areas I kind of stay away from. I like the real localized Dominican areas. Azua, Bani, San Cristobal, San Juan de la Magua, Las Martas de Farfan. I like the stuff. I go to places where you like, where is that place? I'm all over the map. But there's certain places I haven't been. Eventually, hopefully if I can get a car soon, eventually I will be making my way to those places. It's just that it hasn't. I kind of slowed down my traveling because I've been doing a lot of business. But I do know, especially speaking to Ken, speaking to a couple of homies, that people want to see these sites, and I want to take you there. It's just my finances got to be right, and I want to be able to drive and travel the country like I used to do. So we're gonna get it together. But there's only a few places I haven't been. James, yes, Friday night was crazy. Barahona, how have you say, Mr. G? I heard that, Kaz, but I just want to, check it out. I just want to check it out. Just go out there, hang out. Glenn, I would love to go to Asia one time, but I told you guys there's two main reasons I'm not going to Asia. The flight's too long, and my luck, and like I said, I'm not a Debbie Downer, but with my luck, when I go, there'll be a chicken bird bat flu outbreak or a tsunami and earthquake combo will come. And I right now, I'm not going to fly 28 hours to be caught in a tsunami, earthquake, chicken, bird, pig flu outbreak at the same time. Now, I'm going to wait on that. I will get there eventually. I promise you. Asia was on my list a long time ago, something really big. But I slowed down now. My excitement for it. I don't sleep much. I have anxiety. Sitting on the plane for too many hours. I don't know if I get cabin fever. I may jump out the plane. I don't know. These things are things I don't know. But I think about that. So Asia will see me at some point. Maybe my 45th birthday. Maybe when I turn 45, I'll go to Asia. How about that? It's just that flight is too far. Hold on, guys. Wait, whoa. Cowboy fans. Time out, guys. Time out. All he did was sign the franchise tag. You didn't win no Super Bowl yet. These guys over here like, woo, we got to celebrate. All he did was sign the tag, $31.4 million. That means next year you got to pay him about $40 million. He's going to do what Kirk Cousins did. Get 2 years out of y'all guaranteed, and he's out. You're not going to Super Bowl, guys. Cut it out. Oh, see, I didn't know that, Kaz. Okay, I didn't know that, Kaz. Kaz said I got to tell him the truth. And I always tell the truth, but I didn't know about 800 cases. He said the airports might not be up 800 new cases yesterday. I did not know that, Kaz. You're giving me new info. So that's crazy. 800 cases in DR as of yesterday. New cases. I did not know that, Kaz. Definitely know that. Blackbeard's was open last time the world was open. Yeah, I was there hanging out with some friends. Kicking it with the guys in Blackbeard's. They were open. I don't know what the plan is now. I can't say right now, Dion, I can't say if they'll test. I can't tell you that at the moment. It hasn't been talked about yet. They're still working on it. I just got, matter of fact, guys, on Simp Talk on Wednesday, I will give you a little more I just got the protocol sent to me, the health protocol from the government for me reopening in July, full open. So once I read this, because it's all in Spanish, I've got to sit down and read it. Once I read this, I will give you guys a heads up on what they're saying, because it's every faculty. It's the airport protocol, hotel protocol, restaurant protocol. I got the whole thing in my phone. I just got it this morning. I will sit down and read it and give you guys a little more info. I haven't had time to read it because I was on the way here, but this is the health protocol from the government of Dominican Republic on every level: airport, hotel, restaurant, all businesses. I'll read it probably tomorrow. And Simp Talk, I will give you, an outline of what it says. I have it right here on my phone. I just got to open it and read it. I just have not read it yet. I ain't no hater. I just know the Cowboys ain't ish. Who got the? Whoa! Time out. Who has the DVD? Anybody got a DVD player? Who has the DVD of the Cowboys last chip or the VHS cassette? Press 1 if you have the DVD or the VHS. Who got a VHS player? Who got a DVD player? They ain't want no chips since the 90s. Y'all better get up out of here. Jordan, do I recommend renting a car for both Sosua? You don't have to, but if it's convenient for you and you feel comfortable driving, you can. It's only a 25-minute ride. You can take a taxi. But if it's convenient for you and you don't mind driving, then yeah, you can do it. Exactly, Douglas. Santo Domingo, 4.5, 5 hours, give or take. Barbara Negra's nice. Jesse, trust me, it's on my list. It's just all this stuff going on. I kind of fell back, 800 new cases yesterday. That's crazy. I've been to Punta Cana. I've never been to Hawaii, BD. I got to get out there. Okay, Mayor said he's doing donation giveaway. Okay, bet. Let's do it. Peach wine? No, I never had that. Glenn, never had that. Cowboy fans are delusional. Yes, they are delusional. It's been that long, guys. It's a night. You did not win the chip since the 90s, guys. Cowboy fans, hello. Guys. Since the 90s, guys. It's 2020. Giants at least win every decade. I get one every decade. I'm good. I got one every decade of my life. I'm good. I'm happy. I just wish the Knicks would win. My only is my Knicks need a championship. I need one before I die. Put it like this. Over under on what's going to happen first. Me going to Asia or Knicks winning the championship. Lord knows I hope I'm not going to Asia before the Knicks win the championship. But I need my Knicks to win. But Giants got one every decade. You guys' last championship, that was 95. 90, was it 90 something? Right? Like, we're in 2020. We're in a whole nother decade. We've done moved on. Like, what's going on, guys? You know what's funny? Cowboy fans are like the Bible. Oh, so what? The Bible's old. It's still the Bible. We're still the Cowboys. Like, come on, guys, stop. Win one. Win one. Win one now. And I'll shut up. But until you win one, you are the Bible. You are a relic. Yes, because Jerry Jones runs his mouth, keeps you guys relevant every single day. I think he's the smartest guy in the world. Keeps you guys relevant every single day. He should have bought the Yankees. Everybody loves the Yankees, but even more relevant now. Jerry Jones keeps you relevant. But when he fired Jimmy Johnson, that was it. And I remember this quote. What did he say? 500 coaches could win with this Dallas team. It ain't just Jimmy Johnson. Well, guess what? You ain't win since. You won that one, but that was Jimmy's team y'all won with. Jimmy's team. That was Jimmy's team. Okay? Hello. That's my new thing. Every time a Dallas Cowboy fan talk about, we the best. Hello. Hey, I've been to Mamon many times, but I tell people Mamon is only is a waste of time unless you're going that way. If I'm not going that way, why would I be in Mamon? Kaz, see, that's the thing. I disagree with that. I understand where you're coming from, Kaz. I don't think they'll open the borders just to close them. If it's either delay it more and not open it, or open it and let's go. You know, I don't think they'll open it just to close it. My personal opinion, it wouldn't make sense. Well, then again, nothing makes sense here. So yeah, okay. Whoa, K Dot. K Dot, you all right this morning? Someone get K Dot the thermometer to his head. I got one in here somewhere. He said Dolphins 2022 champs, Heat 2021. Good Lord, K Dot, what you want? Big Trini, you can live off of 1,500 easy. I've lived off. I did a video. I'm gonna do another video. Next week I'll do another video. I've done a few hundred. I've done thousands. I've done it all. You can live off nothing down here as long as you're not acting crazy. Big D, yes. Clemson dudes tested positive. I believe it's gonna be very detrimental to college football. There better be football this year. Too turned up. You was in Santo Domingo. You ain't holler, bro. Holler at me. I was in Esther. Yeah, a lot of traffic. Sean Patrick. TV was in black and white. TV was in black and white when the Cowboys won their last chip. It was black. If I can remember, I believe my TV was black and white. I believe so. And they had the remote control that had the cord to the TV. You couldn't sit back and you couldn't be in your bed. You had to have it was like a 3-foot cord, and they might as well not had a remote. So a 3-foot cord connected to the TV, that was your remote control. And you pressed it. Yeah, man, I remember that day. Yeah, Travis, the Knicks ain't been good for a long time. I miss my Knicks. Yeah, Cash, DL, I saw the video. DL Hughley passed out. Someone sent the video to me. Them my peoples, what up? Oh, we got Dolphins fans up in here. How much can you, if you act crazy, you want a few thousand a month. You want, listen, I know guys who got good retirement and they blow through their money every month. $6,000, $7,000, they blow through it because it's nothing to them. They know every 30 days they get a new check. But the reality is you can manage your money better and live very well. Facts. I agree with you, Kaz, on that one. Big Rob, you gotta listen. If you have $15 a month, you gotta lower your dividends in your stocks. You can't be wilding out buying. You gotta sell. Kaz, I said, my bad. Nothing makes sense here. I said that. I agree with you. That's the first thing I said was it don't make sense to open for a couple days and close. Then I realized we're talking about Dominican Republic. Yeah. Who knows? Oh, Big Bo, what up with you, baby? But yeah, guys. So listen, Simp Talk coming up. I'm gonna read this stuff that I got as far as the protocols. It has the airport protocols in here as well. I'll let you guys know. Simp Talk coming up Wednesday. It's gonna be dope. I appreciate all you guys. Like I said, sorry for last. I deleted last week's live because it wasn't well. I'll go back and watch the video and see anything I missed on them. We'll see, Ray. I don't know about the bar. I don't know about the beaches, but most of the spots will be open. But as we know, with this COVID thing, we're gonna live with this stuff, bro. We're gonna live with it. There's nothing. Danny, what's good? There's nothing we could do about it. I heard a couple months ago someone say the forever virus. That's what this is gonna be, bro. It's gonna be the forever virus. So I'm gonna go to the Malecone hangout. If it's popping out there, maybe I'll do a live out there. We'll see what happens. If I have my battery right. But appreciate all you guys. Hands down, I appreciate the love. The love outweighs the hate. Trust when I tell you. You guys are my therapy, so I keep it going. Ray called him Jerry Michael Myers Jones. Yeah, Jerry Jones is going to become Al Davis. The best thing Jerry Jones ever did was have Jimmy Johnson, and Jimmy Johnson traded Herschel Walker. That's what got that started. But the reality is, Jimmy Jones since then has not done anything. And that last team that won the championship without Jimmy Jones, Jimmy Johnson, excuse me, was Jimmy Johnson's team. He put that team together. So you guys be good. I'm going to go to the Malecon right now with my homie. We're going to see what's going on. If it's popping, I'll definitely do a live out there. You guys be good. Yeah, he did do Tom Landry wrong, but that's Jerry Jones, man. But he keeps them making money. Keeps people talking about him, you know. So see you guys on Wednesday. Simp Talk, 8 p.m. on Wednesday. I will be on time because I'm back home. All my members, stay tuned. As soon as I get to my computer, I have a video loaded up, and I'm actually gonna for the members. If you're not a member and you want to become a member, support the channel. Hit that join button. Support the channel. For the members, there's one video for all levels. I'm putting one video out, Paradise Life video. My boy Doc did. It's gonna be on all levels. Then I'm releasing a second video for levels 2 and 3. So you guys stay tuned. You want to become a member, support the channel, hit that join button. Members, as soon as I get to my computer, whether it's today or tomorrow morning, whenever I get to my computer, there's videos already ready. I just got to press the button to members only. So you guys be dope. Appreciate all you guys. Have a good one.